it for you guys on the screen. Jonathan Swan, if I could begin with you, because we just heard the president. You're the one who did the interview with the president, and he finally said in 8 phone calls with Vladimir Putin, 8 of them since this intel was in his daily briefing, never once did he bring up the fact that intelligence showing Russian bounties paid to the Taliban could have cost the lives of at least 3 American service members. He said to you unequivocally he never talked to them, and then he's doubling down on it. What did you make of his response just now? Again, really questioning the intel itself.
Well, he doubled down. To me, there are 2 important things to point out, and they're distinct, but they fit under the same umbrella. The first is, it's not just that he's skeptical of this intelligence, because it's reasonable to be skeptical about any form of intelligence, and certainly we know that there's not consensus on this, which is not unusual. It's serious intelligence. It was taken seriously inside the Pentagon, as you pointed out. It was shared with allies. But what's really remarkable is he shows no interest in getting to the bottom of this intelligence. He has dismissed it on its face. He is incurious about it and instantly jumped to the conclusion that it was quote-unquote fake news. This is an intelligence product. The second thing that's notable is I pressed him on a larger question. I said, okay, fine, you don't believe this particular piece of intelligence, but what about the fact that you know that Russia is arming the Taliban, and your own head of forces and former head of forces in Afghanistan, General John Nicholson, said this on the record while he worked for you. And President Trump said, I haven't heard this. What were you saying, they're arming them? And I said, yeah, they're giving them weapons. Reached my desk. That's a stunning comment from a commander-in-chief. A truly stunning comment.
Yeah. Well, the other part of that stunning comment, Jonathan, was for him to equate the U.S. to Russia in his answer, saying, well, the U.S. armed fighters in Afghanistan during Russia's occupation in the 1980s, which, by the way, is a Russian talking point often repeated by the Russian president himself. John Harwood, the president, again, in terms of fact-checking here, he repeats a phrase that he and